All right, fellas. Well, I hope you didn't enjoy yourselves too much, because we've saved the best for last. We have the man himself, Joshua Shepherdson. Who is far funnier than he thinks he is, but don't let him know that I told you that.
Oh, what? All right, how are you guys all doing tonight? I hope you had a great time. I put it together, so everybody who's here is all because of me. You're welcome.
Thank you, Joshua!
See, this is going to be so easy. I say anything, and you guys just clap for it. So as some of you may know, I'm doing this stand-up performance and the entire night as a final for my independent study on stand-up comedy. It's led by the class clown himself, Nathan Scoggins, right there in the back. So yeah, since it's kind of like for a class, I'm going to do something different in terms of feedback, just so I can kind of gauge how the performance goes. What I want to do is if I tell a good joke, I want you to laugh. Some of you might already be familiar with that concept. It's a complicated one, but I think... Anyway, and if I tell a bad joke, I want you to laugh exactly the same amount. And that's really going to help me just tell the difference between the two, so thanks. That'd be really appreciated. Cool. So I'm really nervous right now. I don't know if you can tell. I have this thing where sometimes... in certain situations when I'm talking to literally anybody at all, at any time, in any place, anywhere, I get very nervous all the time. And this happens to be one of those places that fits into that category. So if I start talking really, really fast, it's just because I'm nervous and something is going to start coming out of my mouth, and I'd really prefer that it be words as opposed to anything else. So, yeah. Something that I find very annoying is large families. Specifically, just those couples who have so many children, and then they get those like stupid car decals of the like children and put them over every square inch of their 75-passenger van. It's like, we get it, you guys have sex. No need to broadcast it to the world. Thank you. Something else that I don't like is special intentions. You know when you're praying in a group and somebody asks you to pray for a special intention? What's so special about your intention? Like, I mean, my grandpa's dying from cancer, but that's just a normal intention, and then yours is special somehow, so nobody gets to know. How am I supposed to follow all the hot Catholic mom gossip if you're gonna keep your 7 p.m. Parish Center rosary intentions to yourself, Barbara? If you want me to pray for your daughter whose boyfriend got her pregnant, I feel like I at least deserve to know about it. And I'm going to sing you a song. Ignorance was a whore, I'd be her lover. If stupidity was a bitch, she'd be my mother. If idiocracy was a man, we'd be the same as one another. 'Cause I was on my phone in the public restroom for so long that the lights turned off and I was trapped in the dark. joke I'm on. Right, so I don't go on a lot of dates. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm kind of really awkward and nobody likes me, so that's what happens. Really, I mean, it's kind of my own fault. I'm just really picky about the kind of girl I date. I'm just really dead set on dating someone who says yes when I ask her out. I do have a date tomorrow, actually. It's a reverse blind date. A reverse blind date is when you go to a bar with somebody you know perfectly well, and you both drink so much that by the end of the night, neither of you remembers who the other person is. I think it might be the first time I've done it. Reverse blind dating. I did come up with that one myself. I'm kind of workshopping some other date ideas. Another one I thought it was kind of the reverse double date, where two couples get together and all four of them go on individual dates by themselves at the same time. I've got pretty low self-esteem. It used to be a lot worse. It's kind of been getting better over the years. As some of you who've known me the time that I've been in college for these past 3 years, I used to be obese and depressed, and it was kind of not a good time. And I decided, you know what, I've got to do something about this, right? I just need to make a change in my life. So one day I decided I'm going to do it. I got up, I went out, and I bought a thesaurus. And the very next day, I was fat and sad. I think with a little more work, I could be overweight and upset. So I'm headed in a good direction. All right, who wants to hear me play the ukulele? This is going to take a sec. I wanted to have two mics over here, but they didn't let me have them. So anyway, anxiety. It's kind of, I feel like anxiety is like a girlfriend who is mad at you about something, but she will not tell you what it is, and she definitely will not let you forget what it is, even though you don't know. It's like everything in my life could be going perfectly well, but as soon as I get home and anxiety sees me, ooh, that's another story. Oh, you look like you're in a good mood today. Interesting. Well, yeah, I had a pretty good day. I got a lot of work done. I hang out with some friends. I did, projects, whatever. Oh, that's good for you. It's good for you. Is, something wrong? Why would anything be wrong? You're in such a good mood after all. Are you mad at me? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I just think it's funny that you're in such a good mood considering, No, I don't. You don't remember? No. Well, that's just good for you. Convenient. Wow, you just can forget about things and move on. Wow, that's good for you. How simple your life must be. Wow, that's amazing. Look, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, you're sorry. Okay, all right, sure. You're sorry. All right, that's great. Good. Everything's fine now. He's sorry. Oh, look, I was going to say, I'm just sorry about whatever it is I did. If you could just tell me what it is. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? If I just told you what it was. It'd be so easy for you. Well, I'm not going to. So I hope you... I hope you like staying up for 5 hours at night in bed and unable to go to sleep, all because your pen ran out of ink earlier today and you forgot to go to the store to get another pen. That was going to be the punchline. I'm actually going to play a song now. This one's called, the mic's too far away. This one's called I Hate You and Your Garbage Coffee Too. I went to a gas station, the kind of station that sells you gas, and I don't have any money or a car, but I was riding with a friend and we stopped for a snack, so I went in and got a cup of coffee for the road. Yes, I drink gas station coffee, I know. I drink so much shitty coffee, you'd think I know what's bad for me by now. And I don't even like the taste of it, but if it's in my hands, I'll drink it all anyhow. That's just who I am right now, and I can't change. That's why I keep coming back to you, 'cause everything stays the same. I swear I'll grow up someday. You and I at an Applebee's, I'd call it a date, but you deny it. So anyway, you got fries and a glass of wine. I got a sandwich without the bread, so I guess it kind of technically made it more of a salad at that point. I don't really know. And I got a cup of coffee on the side. A cup of coffee at a dinner restaurant, a horrible decision, I realize. 'Cause I drink so much shitty coffee, you'd think I know what's bad for me by now. And I don't even like the taste of it, but if it's in my hands, I'll drink it all anyhow. That's just who I am right now, and I can't change. That's why I keep coming back to you, 'cause everything stays the same. I swear I'll grow up someday. I can quit anytime I want. It's not that hard. I can stop anytime I want. It's not that difficult, because I'm not addicted to coffee or caffeine or anything like that. I can quit anytime I want, but I don't want to, because I am addicted to wanting things that I don't want to want. I don't want your garbage coffee anymore. But I guess I still want to, and that's why I drink so much shitty coffee. I know how bad it'll be by now. Of course, I don't even like the taste of it. What could I expect from a Burger King anyhow? That's just who I am right now. There's nothing I can do to change. That's why I keep coming back to you. I want things to stay the same. I swear I'll drink better coffee someday. For those of you who didn't already know, I'm a musician. I like playing piano and ukulele, as you've been able to see from tonight. I might have an album coming out soon. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Will that song be on there?
Yes. Yeah, but not the first one. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you a story right now. I am not old. I have not lived very long. I have not done a lot of things. I don't really have a lot of stories to tell. Other comedians have lived, they have had experiences. John Mulaney can tell stories about how he and his wife went house hunting with a crazy landlord. Jim Gaffigan can tell stories about being chased by bears in Alaska. I can tell stories about eating saltines earlier today. I was on the couch and I thought, let me get some saltines, and I ate the saltines. But I do have one story. I found one story in my entire life that I think could be remotely interesting to anybody who wants to hear it. So I was about 13 years old. It was around 13 because I was just going through puberty at that point. Up until this point, my primary care physician had been a pediatrician. So since I had become 13 now, my mom got me an adult doctor. That is not to say the other doctor wasn't an adult doctor. She was an adult doctor for kids. A pediatrician is an adult. She's an adult who was a doctor for kids, and this is an adult who's a doctor for adults. So that's an adult doctor, yes. So I go in for a checkup. It's me, my mom, and my younger brother. He's going to go in for a checkup right after me. And my new doctor comes in, and she is gorgeous. Just an absolute beautiful young blonde doctor. And this is very important for the story. It's not, I'm just not objectifying people for the sake of it, okay? It's important for the story. Just trust me, just wait. Okay. So yeah, she's just a very, very attractive doctor. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, the checkup kind of goes as normal. We do like the heart pump thing with it squeezes your arm. We do like the knee thing. I don't know how that works. She did the thing with stethoscope, like my heart. It was going a bit fast at that point, obviously, for obvious reasons, but it's fine. So everything was kind of normal up until suddenly she turns to my mom and my brother and asks them to leave the room. And then she asked me to stand up and pull down my pants. Now, as all of the men in the audience, I'm sure, are aware, and some of the females might not be, so I'll explain it. There is a procedure when you're in a checkup where you pull down your pants, and the doctor, usually it's a he, takes his hand and presses it against your genitals and has you turn your head and cough. And that does something, and they can tell something from that. Nobody's explained it. I did this joke as a test a couple days ago, and I purposely didn't look it up after that just so I could still say that right now. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what it does. But at that point, I didn't even know it was a thing. So all that I knew had happened is I had a very beautiful doctor ask my family to leave the room and tell me to take off my pants. What am I going to do? Say no? She's a doctor. So I do it. I get up and I take off my pants. And it's just kind of like, I'm really awkward, but she's acting like it's the most normal thing in the world. I'm like, do I say something? So, is this your first time too? I mean, it's like a very routine procedure. She's pretty cool about it. She just kind of like gets down here and does the thing, turn your head and cough, and I do that. And then, I mean, that's it. And then I pull up my pants and my parents come back in. And my mom, she comes back in the room and she says, "Is everything okay?" I think everything's okay. I mean, the new doctor just gave me a hand job, but other than that, I mean, that's what's supposed to happen, right? I don't know, everything is okay, isn't it? It turns out she was referring to the fact that I was coughing a lot because I had a cold at the time, so when I started coughing, I couldn't stop, and she wanted to know if I was okay. So that was that. And then the rest of the checkup went normal, and I went home, and that was kind of the end of it. I mean, we went on a few dates after that, but it was kind of like we weren't really into each other, and that was kind of it. So. Yeah. All right, let's just give one more huge round of applause to everybody who performed tonight. You guys did such a great job. I really had a wonderful time. I loved watching you guys all perform. I'm glad you all came. I'm glad you all had a good time. It's just so amazing and inspiring to watch all of these people come up in front of a crowd and perform when they have absolutely no talent at all. It's just so brave, and I'm so glad you all are willing to do that. So yeah, it's just, I'm really glad we could do this. I'm obviously graduating this coming Friday. I'm not going to see most of you guys for a while. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So it's just really special for me to be here doing what I love, making people laugh, and having you guys make each other laugh. And that's just such a great, wonderful thing, especially in the times that we're in right now, you know, with the housing raids of 2019. just all of these really troubling times that we're in. It's good to know that we can still get together as a group and laugh at our own pain. That's really wonderful. And I'm so glad you all came. Have a great night.